Today I will be presenting on nonverbal types of communication. My name is Audrey Howard. I will be showing a series of 4 different pictures, and I will be describing the types of nonverbal communication that are used just by looking at these different pictures and what I think they represent. In the first picture, it shows that this man's happy just by looking at the smile on his face. His body language shows that he's joyful because he is happy and he is looking towards something far away with a loving look in his eyes. He took his hat off and is rubbing his head, which is usually an indication of either he is thinking or he is just hot, which he is outside. But I don't think that's it in this case. I think that he is with somebody that he's happy being around, and he's looking at them with that loving look in his eyes, and he's rubbing his head because he's just thinking about how happy he is in this moment. This next picture is of a younger gentleman. I can tell that he is relaxed by his body posture. He has one arm resting on his hip, while the other arm is resting on some type of machinery. He's got his body's relaxed with his knees bent a little bit. It shows that he's also taking a break. He looks like he's at work just by looking at the type of uniform he's got on and where he's at. He also has a content facial expression with a small grin on his face. It makes me think that whoever's taking the picture of him, he definitely knows them. And it's almost like they have some type of communication that they've got going on just by the small grin on his face. This picture is very different from the other ones. It's more of just a portrait. His expression, his facial expression is very stoic. There's not much to his facial expression. He does look very serious with no type of emotion. He doesn't look to have any smiles or frowns or anything on his face. His posture is also very stiff. But it does look like he's sitting down. He does have his hands on his lap, which makes me think he's sitting in some type of chair or a stool, which would be an indication that he is getting a portrait done. He's also very focused on whatever he's looking at. It makes me curious because usually when you get portraits done, you're looking at the camera. And in this photo that it's taken of him, he is definitely not looking at the photo. It does look like he has taken this photo for work because he does have some type of badge on and he is dressed up for this picture. This next picture definitely tells a lot. This girl's body language, it makes her look like she's offended by whatever's going on. She has a disgusted look on her face and her body is pulled back. Her hand isn't resting. It looked like it was on her face, but whatever happened or offended her made her pull back, and that's why her hand would be resting midway like that. It also looks like the people in the background, one of them's upset. It also looks like the other one is hurt almost as to what's going on, and she's looking at the smaller girl that's in the front of the picture. None of them look very happy, which definitely makes me think that whatever has happened or is going on is not a good indication of something that they want to happen. As we can tell in all these pictures, there's very many different types of nonverbal communication. Just by looking at a picture, you can tell a lot by what's going on in these different pictures.